Module John Madden, not quite on the ground because I'm sitting on the seawall at the harbor at Veracruz. I'm about 5 days into my new apartment at this point. A big highlight yesterday was that, can you hear the waves? They're so wonderful. My old friend Jose Iniguez from Asheville, North Carolina, grew up in this neighborhood. And we were doing a video call yesterday, and he said, "Oh, please take me down this street. Take me to the corner of Escobedo and the street that has the indigenous name that apparently has had forever." And we walked there on the video call, and he said, "This is the corner where I grew up." He also knew the Hotel Royalty here, and they call this, I guess, the Royalty Beach. And yesterday afternoon, this beach was really jammed. So when I managed to get in this apartment and stop the bleeding from the heavy hotel bills and no longer sleep on the beach, which I'm not going to do since being robbed up in Boca Del Rio on the beach by two guys impersonating police, I got into this apartment, which struck me as a really beautiful stroke of luck. I went crazy with fantasies of I'm going to put a bed in there and bring women back to my apartment. Well, you know, that's really not a good plan because my landlord is a really nice guy, but I think pretty cracked, and nothing he says he's going to do actually works out. He was going to put a bed up there, and I saw the bed, and it would have been a good bed. But I'm really glad he didn't, because his third attempt to get the water running from the tank on top of the building sprang another leak, and the living room is a lake. So any furniture in there would have been destroyed. So, and he's impossible. He wants to be in the apartment all the time. I'm trying to set limits on him because I've paid the rent. I have the keys. And I did this morning hide one of the locks, one of the 3 locks on the front door, because he and my neighbor, who used to be a friend, all insist on locking me in the apartment for my own safety, which doesn't feel safe to me at all. So I hid one of the locks, and I've got the keys now. So it will be hard for them to lock me in the apartment. And I'm out walking at 4 in the morning, which feels real safe to me. The only guy who went by brought out his English, and he spoke some English to me, and that was a lovely encounter. And it's possible for me to be free and happy, even surrounded by kind of cracked people in Veracruz, which overall is populated with wonderful people. Now, my landlord loves to rant and mutter about people of Veracruz are such awful people. Jose, who grew up here, confirmed for me my experience, which is the people of Veracruz are salt of the earth, sweet, wonderful people. And although I did encounter up in Boca Del Rio, far south there, in the prosperous neighbor of Veracruz, I did encounter 2 crooks who stole a lot of money from me that was supposed to go for my new apartment. Yeah, so there's some bad ones out there, and I won't attempt to sleep on the beach anymore. But that doesn't mean I have to dislike or distrust all my neighbors, because most of them are really working hard to make ends meet and to put their lives together. And look where we get to live. Look where we get to live. I'm going to go back to that for a while. I'll give you a few seconds just to listen to the waves. So buen dia. Have a good day, folks. This is Majo John Madden in Veracruz. Hi. Happy in the middle of all of it. I called one of my videos the other day after the book that John Lilly wrote back in the 70s, The Center of the Cyclone. It is possible, it's always possible, to be the calm center of the cyclone. Okay.